Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Becoming Her. I think it's really easy to just presume that, when you follow someone online, you just kind of presume that they've always been the way that they are, and you kind of forget that they also have probably came from a similar background to yourself, Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. You are joining me on May 22nd. I actually said that out loud when I was recording my podcast episode this morning, and I was like, wait, what? How is it the end of May? I literally cannot deal. Guys, I would be like 8 days out from my first show if I was still in prep. Not gonna lie, I have been in a bit of a funk over this last week, and I was like, I don't know why I don't feel like myself, and I think I do know why. I think subconsciously I know. Shows are starting now, like show seasons are starting. I'm seeing people compete, people that I was prepping alongside, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a rough week. Sorry, I'm not even a minute in and I'm already complaining. I'm not a complainer. You guys know I'm very positive vibes, but it's also okay to struggle. And yeah, I just like even saying in my own check-in this week, I was like, I just feel like I can't be bothered to do anything. Like, I'm doing things, but like not with the same intention as I usually would. Like, for example, like I just didn't bother with cardio last week, which isn't like me. Or like steps, like I've been doing them, but like if I notice I have a few thousand left, like I sometimes couldn't have been bothered. Like, that's not like me. I've been kind of picking at things, like not tracking everything, and that is not me, and I'm never going to come on and claim to be like this perfect person. Yes, I'm a coach, yes, I'm a bodybuilder, but I can also have weeks where I struggle, and I think I've just like allowed myself to be okay with that. But I'm feeling a lot better this week, like after getting everything off my chest in my own check-in as well of that. Like, I do still look good in the grand scheme of things. I'm literally less than 3 kilos heavier than I was at my lowest of prep, which over a 9-week period is literally nothing when you think about it. And I think I'm just being really hard on myself, but I'm feeling a lot better over these last few days. I've been busy, like work has been really, really busy. I'm getting so many inquiries and girls joining the team, which is amazing. So keeping my mind occupied has definitely helped. Like, when I am struggling personally, I don't know if people will agree with this. I don't know if it's the right tactic to take, but I always do more work and I put more energy into, I always put energy into work anyway, like that's a given, but like I more so just like to drown myself in work, and that's what I do. But obviously I do journal and read and all that fun stuff as well. But yeah, I've been super, super busy. I'm feeling good. I've been doing things regardless. Like, I've still been doing my sessions. Like, I've kind of gotten through a full round of my new training split as well. I think I've done like 2.5 weeks of it now. So I'm going to be taking you guys along for today's session anyway, because I want to give you guys an insight into what my training is looking like at the moment. I'll do a bit of a voiceover over it, like when I'm editing this video, so I can kind of chat you through some of the movements and why my training is different, because it is a lot different. My rep ranges are a lot lower. There's a lot more heavy sets and compound work, and it's interesting. It's a completely different approach, and I'll obviously go into the why behind all of that in a few seconds. You guys are going to see that next. But yeah, it's been a really, really good week. Not much to report. I obviously did my photo shoot last Tuesday, so just about a week and a half ago, and I'm feeling good ever since. I think what I was struggling with as well is because when I finished my bodybuilding prep, I still had the goal. I knew the photo shoot was coming, like that was booked, so that was kind of keeping me excited for something. But now that's done, I think last week I had a little bit of a crisis where I was like, what are my goals now? Like, I actually don't know what I'm doing, but equally I do. In the back of my mind, I know I want to improve. I want to build more muscle. I want to get better. So in the back of my mind, I just feel like I need to just keep that as my focus, which is the focus. And that's what I love. Like, that's what I love about this whole process, is like the delayed gratification of it all. So I'm just going through it, guys, but I'm feeling good. I recorded a podcast episode this morning, as I said, and I went like into a insight into my background, my life, and actually after recording that and just kind of re-evaluating how far I've come in life, it's made me like very proud of myself. So I'm riding on a high at the moment. But other than that, I had a good week. I actually met one of my clients for a walk the other day, which was so nice. I'm actually in the process of organising something exciting for my clients very, very soon. I will obviously give you guys the insight on that when I get everything finalised. And tomorrow I have Amanda's photo shoot. So I'm actually travelling today for that. So the photo shoot is tomorrow in Belfast, but that is like nearly a 4-hour drive from where I live in Galway. So what I'm doing is I'm going to drive to my home house in Leitrim today, stay the night there, because it's like a halfway point and I'm like breaking up the journey for myself. So that will be fun. I'm so excited to see her. She's actually flying over from the UK to do her photo shoot in Ireland, so I can be there. So I'm just so excited to hug her in person. We've been working together for like nearly 2 years now, so it's a long time coming, and I cannot wait to show you guys her journey. I'm going to get some behind the scenes of that in this video as well, so it's going to be a jam-packed one. Want to thank you guys so much for all the love and support on my YouTubes so far. I love this community. I feel like it's going to almost cross over into my podcast now as well. So if you don't know, I did just start a podcast. It's called Becoming Her, which I love the name of it. I'll never get over the name. On Spotify. Check it out. Episodes dropping every Saturday, and then my YouTube's dropping every Sunday. So you guys are in for a treat of a weekend around here. Love that. But yeah, it's been a good week. I'm going to go in and train now because I've already had my pre-workout meal. I have all my meals with me for today. I'm going to eat my dinner at home. I got my mom to get chicken and stuff. I mean, she has that stuff anyway. And I'm going to get myself into the gym, get this session done, drive home, see my family for a little bit, and have a good day and have a good weekend tomorrow. So without further ado, please make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, join my community, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the gym. Okay, we are in for glutes in this session. Going to be taking you guys through a few of the exercises and why I'm now training the way I'm training. So as of currently, I'm now training only 4 days a week, which is very, very new for me. I have never trained 4 sessions a week. I've always been a 5-day week girly, but this change has actually been so welcomed because right now, the way in which my physique has come on over the last few years of training in this bodybuilding style and doing multiple building phases, when I was getting leaner throughout my prep, we did notice that the majority of muscle development going forward is going to be needed in my glutes and hamstrings. So the need for an extra 5th session of upper body wasn't needed. Like, I don't need to train upper body twice a week anymore. So I'm doing upper once and then 3 leg sessions throughout the week. I think this is like my 2nd session of the week, but again, all sessions are now focused on glutes and hamstrings. I mean, to be fair, I haven't trained quads directly in like 2 years now because they're just not needed for bikini. So right now I am focusing on bringing up my posterior, so that's what the focus is. Also, you're gonna notice, I don't know if you're gonna notice this throughout these clips, but my sets and reps are a lot lower in volume now. So I've always trained quite low volume, but I think upon speaking to Emma and even her seeing me in person, we did just notice like the one thing that I really do need, and this comes down to me being super young anyway, is just density, right? But when we think about what builds density on someone's physique, it's actually strong training, like getting bloody strong. So what we've actually done is drop down my rep ranges. So even for the glute drive, for example, that you're seeing now, like I have like 2 sets of like 6 to 8 on these, whereas previously my rep ranges would have been a lot higher and I wasn't going as strong as I could have with my movements. And I'll put my hands up and say that, because I think in a day and age where you're kind of looking at other, like, if you look at bikini athletes working out, if you look at the Olympians, they're doing high reps, right? But also they can do that because they have the muscle density already there. But for us younger girlies trying to build muscle, we need to actually learn how to train bloody hard and get strong. So I'm actually really excited, because although I've always gotten strong in my building phases, I just feel like now my training is set up in a way for me to actually get bloody strong. So I'm really excited. Even my accessory work, like things like kickbacks, I would have never have really gone strong with those. I would have been off the belief that, oh, I'll just stay light and get a good pump. But now I'm like backlog booking again. I want to get strong. I want to see my weights increasing every week, because I want to be fucking dense, right? The next time that I diet, or if I go into another prep, I want to be undeniably bigger, and I want people to look at me and say, yeah, she has a lot of muscle, you know? So if anything, this is only going to drive me forward now. And of course, it's not exactly the phase that I thought I would be in right now. But given the fact that I had to cut my prep short for health reasons, to ensure that I'm not like actually, you know, deteriorating my health for the sport, it's just now giving me more time to actually grow and put more time into actually becoming better. So upon hindsight, it is only a benefit, right, for me to be now putting that energy and focus into being strong. And I'm really excited by that. So I do have lots of goals set for my performance over these next few weeks and months of this training block. So it's going to be exciting to kind of see myself progress through those. You're going to notice I do have like a few upper body exercises tagged on some of these sessions. So for example, on the back of this session, I have rear delts, and I did actually have lateral raises after this as well. But same thing applies. I'm going to be getting strong. That's where my focus is lying at the moment, and actually getting good at training. I think a lot of people can kind of let their ego get in the way quite a lot when it comes to training, and they can be quite complacent about the way in which they train. But the only way in which you're ever going to get better at your training execution, at getting better level results, at taking steps forward in the gym and outside of the gym, is putting your ego aside and be willing to kind of be a beginner again. And I even say to my own clients, whenever we're kind of swapping phases, so for example, if I have a client who just finished up with a diet and they're moving into a building phase, or not really vice versa, because I wouldn't really make changes to training if someone's going into a diet, but if someone's going into a building phase, I always say, right, this is us literally wiping the slate clean right now, putting ego aside, sending me videos, getting strong, be willing to learn and take on board all feedback, because that's the only way in which you're going to grow. If you get complacent and you get comfortable, you're not going to get results in there. So obviously at the end of the session, starting to do a little bit of posing again. I have taken a big break from posing, I'm not going to lie, just because it was getting in my head a little bit. I was getting a little bit upset whenever I was posing, because yeah, I just felt like I was kind of letting myself down a little bit. And obviously the fact that I'm not going to get to compete this year, but I got out of my own head, put my big girl pants on, and we got it bloody done. Okay guys, session is done. I actually felt so strong in that session. I feel like now my strength is really starting to increase. Like I'm really noticing the difference. Like, sorry, I just want to make sure that my music isn't playing, because I don't want that stupid copyright thing to come up when I upload the video, and I don't know why it always comes up, but anyway. But yes, really strong session. Single leg press is going really well. That's a movement I haven't done ever, I don't think. I used to do leg press like 2 years ago, so that was new. Also, what else is new for me in that session? Just the way I'm performing my exercises is different, so it's been a bit of an adjustment, and it still is. Like, I definitely don't have everything nailed yet, so I'm just being cautious. Like, I'm not increasing my weight too quickly and jeopardizing my form and tempo, so I'm just making sure to like record everything, look over everything. If I'm unsure, sending it to my coach, and just making sure that all is good. But yeah, really good session. I am now sitting in traffic. It's 1:10 and I am about to start my journey home. So I've like 2 hours ahead of me. I'm gonna go to the sunbed shop real quick and do a sunbed and eat my post-workout meal, and then I'm gonna like hit the road properly. So I should be at the sunbed place at like 10 minutes, so I can eat my post-workout meal real quick, which I will show you guys. I mean, nothing has changed about my meals. Like, I'm eating the same meals I ate in prep, except just more of it. And my dinner is no longer potatoes and chicken, it's potatoes and a chicken burger. So I mean, it's not that fun, but I know you guys probably want to see everything anyway, so I will be sure to show you guys whatever meals I do end up eating today, if I remember. But yeah, I'm gonna park up and I will catch you guys when I'm eating my oats. Okay, so post-workout meal, I have 50 grams of oats, 20 grams of whey. I actually put in 5 grams of cocoa powder as well because Richard told me to do it and he said it tastes good, so I'm gonna do a taste test now. Berries and peanut butter. Oh my god guys, the traffic is so bad, but let's give this a taste test. So this is the chocolate orange Perform whey protein and cocoa powder in oats, and the oats are cold, which immediately means it's gonna be nicer. Oh, I get the vibe. That's good. It's like really chocolatey. I wanted to put dark chocolate on this, but I didn't have any. But I feel like it would slap with dark chocolate melted on top. But yeah. I'm gonna eat this. And then I'm gonna go. It's so busy. What the hell? I think a school just finished or something because there's cars literally everywhere. Well, this is good shit. Hello, Daddy! He'll just bark if we let him in. Be YouTube famous.
Hello.
Right, we'll do a Q&A, okay?
I'm not giving you my consent.
We'll do a Q&A.
I'm not giving you my consent.
Come on, we'll do a Q&A. We'll do a Q&A, right? Who is your favourite sibling?
You.
Who has the best car in our family?
You, 100%.
Who has the best bike in our family?
Me.
Is there anything you want to say to my fans?
No, you're not posting this.
No, you're not putting this up anywhere.
Morning, YouTube. It is now Saturday morning, considering how early it is. Sorry, I just have a stain on my tracksuits, so they're gonna have to come off now. Why? If Richard is watching this, he will know how messy I am. It's literally ridiculous. But I am about an hour away now from Stephen Black's studio for my client Amanda's photo shoot this morning, and I actually feel relatively chirpy this morning, even though I had to leave very early. I left at like 10 to 5, I think. And I'm currently now an hour and 1 minute away. So I have plenty of time. I'm due to be there at like 8. Her shoot doesn't start till 8:30. So plenty of time. I'm going to sit. I'm going to have a little protein yogurt because I'm actually starving. I'm literally starving. And I also have 2 clients to set up as well, so I have the laptop with me because I want to get that done as well before I go and spend some time with Amanda. I'm so excited. I've obviously been texting her this morning. Well, I just said good morning. She's up, she's excited, she's ready. Like, there's literally nothing to do at this point, only show up and let her have the best day ever. So I'm so excited. The drive has been pretty handy. Like, the roads are super quiet. I was bursting for a pee, I'm not gonna lie, and I didn't think it through, right? I had less than a quarter tank of diesel, and I was like, shit, there's gonna be nowhere open this early. So I stopped in like this dodgy little petrol station and I got diesel, and I went to like fill my car, and like the pump wasn't working. I went in and I was like, is the pumps working? He was like, you need to pay first. I was like, I don't know, maybe that's a thing up the north, but like, I've never heard of like having to pay for diesel before you fill your car. that was a new one for me, but he didn't have a toilet, of course. And he was lying. He was definitely lying, because there was definitely a toilet in there, but I just came and stopped at a different one now. So it was fine, but I didn't vlog much yesterday. I just spent some time with my family. I haven't seen them in ages, so I just went to spend some time with my siblings and my mom and my dad, so that was really nice. And to be honest, I was meant to be driving back to Galway after Amanda's shoot, but I think I'm going to just go back home to my family, because I didn't get to spend that much time with them yesterday. So, well, I did, but it was only like the evening, you know. So I think me and my mom and my brother are going to go to the cinema this evening, just spend a day with them, because I was like, I don't train on Saturdays. What else would you be at? And if you're watching this, make sure you're making time for your family, because it's super important. So I'm on my second coffee of the day, which is nice, just an Americano, because I need something strong. And then I'm gonna put my hands and say I don't have any meal prep with me, because my mom didn't actually end up having much in the house yesterday, because she's been buying these like HelloFresh meals. Guys, they are so nice. I made like a chicken hoisin, bok choy, spinach, rice. I'll actually insert a picture if I can of what we had last night. Banging. The macros are insane, like delicious. So I was so happy with that, and I didn't get around to like going to a shop or anything yesterday evening, so I had a scoop of protein powder this morning, a bit of whey, and I'm gonna have this now, and that'll probably tie me over, and I'll stop and I'll get something on the way back. No big. Sorry, I just took my camera down real quickly because it was someone pulling up beside me, and I do not want to get fucking robbed. So I'm gonna put this camera away, and I will probably catch you guys next when I'm actually with Amanda. I'll get some behind the scenes for her anyway, and I cannot wait to hype her up. It's gonna be so exciting. So I'm gonna lock in for an hour, listen to some tunes, and I'll catch y'all later.
Okay, eye contact this way here. Yeah, good. Big arch, big push right into the hip.
Hello guys, happy Sunday. So I don't think I actually picked up my camera. I think the last you guys would have saw was a few clips from Amanda's shoot, but that is well and truly done now. We had the best time ever. She looked incredible, she felt incredible. It was such a nice way of like just documenting the journey together. So yeah, it was just really nice. So after that I obviously drove back home to like my family home, and honestly I just spent the evening like with my family. We went to the cinema, we went to see the Michael Jackson movie, and it was so good. Richard is so jealous that I went to see it without him, but it was class. Like, I don't know, I feel like I was seeing TikToks about it, like people were like, oh my god, like ever since I seen the Michael Jackson movie I just haven't been able to stop thinking about him, and I get it. It was so good. So we're just on the way to the gym now. I drove back to Galway this morning. I feel like I've lived 100 lives already today. It's only 11 o'clock, but I've drove 2 hours to Galway. Had a had my quick breakfast, my overnight Weetabix and yogurt, and now we're gonna go and train, and we have to do our food shop after as well. But it's so hot. It's already like 20 degrees at 11 o'clock. Love that for us. So yeah, we'll probably just do our food shop, do a session. How are you feeling? Did you miss me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't miss you. So. But yeah, that's all. They're the updates, guys. Went to cinema last night. I did in fact get myself some popcorn. It's been so long since I had popcorn in the cinema because obviously I was on prep, but then the few times we did go to the cinema since I stopped prep, I just wasn't like, I didn't want popcorn, whereas yesterday I got some and that was really nice. I did stop and get a protein bar this morning on my drive to Galway just because I was hungry, but back to normality now. To be fair, I didn't. What usually happens with me is like when I do be out of routine, I always think that oh my god, like I'm gonna go over my calories. Like I always end up like dropping weight. I never end up actually eating enough, but I think I did a good job at like macro tracking over these last few days, which is really important to learn how to do that, right? Because you're not going to be in routine every single day, and a lot of people will crumble when they don't have like their normal routine to kind of fall back on, and that's why I'm so big on actually learning how to make good decisions so you can apply that no matter what situation you're actually in, and you're not going to freak out just because you can't follow your meal plan for a day, you know? So practicing what I preach, really important to live a sustainable lifestyle and be able to enjoy things every now and again. So I'm feeling nice and refreshed now and ready to lock in for another week, but we're just pulling up to the gym. I'm going to train legs today, which I cannot wait for. I'm just craving a good pump. And yeah, we're gonna need to go in and get water first actually in Mr. Price to stay hydrated. And yeah, I'll probably catch you guys after the gym when we're doing our food shop and whatever else we get up to, because we'll probably go for a walk as well. Jesus, crashing the car. And we'll probably go for a little walk later. So I'll catch y'all then. Food shop done. Every week comes around.
Really?
So quick. It comes around so quick every single week. But we're stocked up now for a few days. Although, even though we do a food shop every week, it literally never lasts. It never lasts. We're literally in the shop every single day, if anyone relates to that. But yeah, we did a session. I had a good session. I trained legs. And yeah, we're stocked up for the week. Gonna go home, put everything away. And what else will we do today? Chill. We're gonna chill. Okay, it's now Monday evening. I think the last time I picked up my camera was when me and Richard did our food shop yesterday. After that, we literally just came home. We put the shopping away. I got everything organised for the week ahead. We went for a walk. And that was pretty much it. Today has obviously been a normal Monday for me. Guys, the weather, the only thing that's different is the weather is good right now. It is literally, it was like 28 degrees today. What? As you can see, got a bit of a colour. I was sitting out reading for a little while when my work was done. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to come on and give you guys little updates. Obviously, you guys saw Amanda's photo shoot at the weekend on Saturday, which went really well. She's feeling really good. She's home now, settling into her reverse. I obviously had her reverse diet plan done. I got her to send me over foods that she's liking. I popped in all of those good foods that she wants in her plan. Food has been brought up gradually. She's starting her new training program as well, so it's almost like a clean slate. We're now working towards the next goals, which I'm so big on goal setting with my clients, because it's really important that, you know, when you achieve a goal, sometimes people can kind of lose sight, and I see it time and time again, people doing photo shoots and then they like never train again, and I'm like, you gotta set the foundations, you know, and you need to obviously make sure that you're working with someone who understands how to reverse you out of a prep, because prepping can be quite intense and quite extreme, and especially with such a focus at the end of it, sometimes if people can lose that focus, they then don't know what to do with themselves. But with my girls, like even the girls I had shooting last year, they all just went straight into building phases, excited to make improvements, and yeah, it's because I've literally just like coached them through the process and how to set next goals and stuff, and we obviously have great communication. So I'm excited obviously for that. Obviously had a really busy day of check-ins today. Mondays are chaotic, but we love to, no, they're not chaotic. I'm an organised girl. I got my shit together, but they're always like busy. That's why I take Mondays as rest days. I also went to see my granny today, which was really nice. So I spent a few hours with her. Went for my walk, and I'm now just finishing up editing this video so I can put it out for you guys tomorrow. But yeah, it's been a pretty standard few days. I'm obviously settling into this new phase now myself quite well. I'm already feeling a lot better than how I felt at the start of this video when I was explaining how I was feeling. But yeah, that's obviously normal, right? It's normal to kind of feel a little bit lost when your goals change, and I'm trying not to like beat myself up over it, because everyone's goals change every now and again, and it's about adapting and adjusting. And you know, it's not like I'm gonna just wake up and like not look good or not feel good. I still live a bodybuilding lifestyle, so it's just kind of applying that now in the right way. I also did spend a lot of today reading this book, guys. This book is so good, so good. So I obviously read Binding 13, Keeping 13. I'm now on Saving 6, and I've already like bought some of them or the next ones as well. So Redeeming 6 is next, and then Taming 7, and then I think I need to buy the next 3. But when I tell you, these characters have my soul, I cannot even begin to explain. Like, I cannot stop thinking about these characters in these books. Like, it just feels so real. I'm so invested. And I love reading. Like, I literally love reading. If you're someone who struggles to switch off and you feel like you're always online or always scrolling, or you feel like your attention span is really short, you need to start reading. Like, I feel like our generation, more than any generation before, should really be focusing on trying to keep our focus on something that isn't a screen. And I was actually speaking to someone about reading the other day, and they're like, oh, would you not just buy a Kindle, like for when you're traveling and stuff? I was like, no, I refuse to. I'm not buying a Kindle. And I know Kindles aren't screens, I get that, but there's something about paper that I just need. Like, I just need the grounding. Like, picking up a book is different, right? But yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get through that. I'm gonna finish this before the month is over, like 100%, and I can move on to the next one. Do have an exciting week, obviously. I'm actually going to Alicante next week. Love that for me, going on a little holiday with Richie. So that will be really fun. And I also have a busy June. So a busy June. Actually, I did just announce in my client group chat this morning about my very first little client meetup that I'm doing with all of my own clients. So yeah, huge interest for that, which I'm really excited for. I think actually some of my girls are traveling from the UK to it, which is insane. So I'll definitely be getting that filmed. But we're gonna do a little session, go for lunch, go for coffee, go for a walk. Obviously hoping as many of my clients can come as possible, because it'll be just so nice to see them in person. But yeah, lots to look forward to over these next few weeks. And yeah, it's all good vibes around here. I feel like I'm getting my glow back, which I'm excited about. But obviously, if you guys have anything in particular that you want me to film, that you want to see from me, hit me up, let me know in the comments. I will do whatever you want me to do in terms of content. Like, if you want me to do any Q&As or training videos, what I'm eating, let me know. Because I feel like I'm boring, but I'm probably not boring, you know? Because I don't think any of the people I watch are boring, but I, for some reason, think I'm boring. Anyway, that's a me problem. But I hope you guys have a lovely week, enjoying the sunshine. If you're in the Ireland or UK, we're getting our summer, girls, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.